technology.
Oh boy, technology. Good stuff. I'm a big fan. You know what I'm also a big fan of? Not getting sick. And there's an easy way to do it. I'm going to mess with my... Oh, that's my zoom. I'm going to mess with my focus here. I'm going to try to mess with my focus. I'm only messing with my zoom. Come on, baby. Still the wrong thing. There we go. That's better. That was good radio, by the way. If you're listening to the podcast, that was just immense fun. So, there's a huge benefit to not getting sick. You don't miss important things. You don't feel like garbage. You stay at work and productive. And when your sick days finally come up, you can use them for all manner of things, least of which is being sick. You can use them for hangovers or elective bird flu. I'm not saying you're going to do that. I'm saying you can. You have that freedom. Some jobs will even let you sell the hours back. Let's see if I'm actually in focus. God, it's terrible. I bring this up because this week I am sick as a dog. Not one of my dogs. My dogs never get sick. And they eat, when we first got Mila, the boys max fed her a half pound of bologna. That was not good for the carpet. But she wasn't sick. She was happy. She was happy squirting hot dog bologna sharts everywhere. It was magnificent. It was truly a thing to behold and clean up. So I found a surefire way to make your immune system very, very strong. And that is to have children. Yeah. Children will give you a strong immune system. And they'll do it the old-fashioned way, which is to give you, just like immunizations, just like a flu shot, they give you a weakened live strain of every sickness that comes around. And when I say weakened, I don't mean weakened, I mean magnified, just intensified. You will get every sickness that comes around, just period, because kids are germ factories. They don't know how to cover their coughs. They snot all over everything. They rub their noses and grab stuff and touch stuff and then give you big hugs and kisses. It's disgusting. But the beauty is, let's say you are immune compromised. You have HIV or any number of other ailments. The beauty is, you can get tested, and you should if you think you're in a high-risk category, but really you don't need to, because more quickly than a test could be accurate, you will probably die from something your kids bring home. And really, that's proof positive. You don't need to look beyond that. You know if you're dead. Well, your family will know. I mean, your next of kin will be notified. So no, it's beautiful. What you do is, okay, so the first step is to have children. You know what? I'm skipping ahead. The first step is to find a partner you love very much, or get drunk enough that you don't care, and then raw dog it, horn dog, bareback style, until, well, now I'm skipping back too far. I don't want to ruin that mystery. This is an educational program, but there are some things I need to leave to the imagination. Jizz. So, what you need to do is get pregnant, have babies, have as many as you like. Some of my closest friends have 2 or more. And then wait for them to bring home all manner of communicable disease, which they will communicate with you. Kids are not great communicators except when it comes to diseases. And then they are just off the charts. They are just really good at it. And then you don't have to wonder if you're going to get sick or when you're going to get sick, because you're going to be sick like all the time, especially in the first 5-ish years, 7 years. After that, it really slows down because you've seen like every modern virus out there. So what I've done is, since my kids were little, I've gotten sick constantly. Every time they bring home a cold, I politely allow them to share it with me. Good kids, good kids. So now when I get sick, it's really not that bad. With the asthma at night, sometimes it gets a little hard to breathe, but I get through it. I power through it. I've got an inhaler, which I pretty much only use when I'm sick. And the kids are, they're great about it. So in technology, my advice for this week is have kids and get sick and stay sick, because that's already their plan. If you're not on board, well, you're just missing out.